Dangerfield, a hypochondriac?
Look, I think he is theatrical. I think he's one of the more courageous players that we've seen out there. I don't think he tries to conceal his pain and hurt sometimes, but I think it's a stretch to say that he's a hypochondriac.
All right, Wayne. Would Nathan Vardi regret his actions here with Max Gawn from Friday night?
Yeah, I remember seeing it live. What I'll say about Nate Vardi is the fact that Max Gawn was giving him an absolute lesson, and it wasn't Nate Vardi taking the mark. It was his teammate taking the mark. I didn't like it. I've never seen or heard Bruce McAvaney get upset about something. Generally, he didn't like it.
Bruce didn't like it. Yeah.
No, I didn't like it, to be honest. And I think Nate would have been better served to, just go back and give his team some better service and, I guess, take Max on in that area rather than when he's on the ground, just taking one of the marks of the hip.
That taunting is one of the ugliest things you see on the ground, isn't it?
It's not very sportsman-like, is it?
No. And look, some things happen in the heat of the moment, but I think he'd be embarrassed about that. So.
All right, Das, was this brave or stupid from Alex Keith?
Well, that's the first time I've seen that incident, and I think you can get to the point. We've heard the term dumb courage sometimes, and I don't say that disrespectfully because Alex Keith is having a remarkable season, such a great story. But you've almost got to have an art to work out and go, sometimes that's not actually helpful for your team. And, here's a chance to break a leg there and not play against the rest of you. So you can go front and centre and turn around.
If you're not going to impact the contest, and he was never probably going to get to that ball, and I remember Lee Colbert, and Lee was a very, very courageous player, but at times had a lot of dumb courage. He would just go to places that he didn't need to go to, was never going to impact the ball. There are players like that, even Jonathan Brown towards the end, because he was that one step slower. I mean, normally he would get to those balls one step slower. Nothing's going to happen other than get yourself and your teammate injured.
Tim, I want you to listen to this grab from the greatest player of all time, Lee Matthews.
Let's have a think about not only giving 4 points for the win and nothing for the loss and 2 points for the draw. Say you score 100 points, you get an extra premiership point. So if both sides score 100 points, the winner would get 5 points and the loser would get 1 point.
Do you agree with Lee Matthews?
I always agree with Lee. On this occasion, no, I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that. I like the way our system is. I would like to think that we are encouraging sides in other ways to score and play more of an attractive brand of football, other than giving them an incentive by rewarding them, by how many goals they may score in a half or a full game of football.
Look, it's the first time I've actually heard that. It does have some merit.
Gets a bit hard, under the roof.
That's the merit.
What about in a rain-affected game?
There's a lot of anomalies.
Our draw's not exactly even either, is it? There's a lot of things in our game that aren't.
No, that's true. That is true, yeah.
Wayne, can Melbourne still make the 8?
They've got a very tough 3 weeks coming up, GWS, Richmond and then Collingwood, Tim. I think they go in to all of those games as the underdog, even though obviously GWS on the MCG. So if they lose all 3 of those, the answer is no. If they can pinch 1 or 2 there, Das, then I think they keep their season alive. It was the best game they played on the weekend, but they have to win this week, I think. But right now I'm saying no.
Luke, which of these was the better grab?
Well, I love Liam flying Ryan. That is going to be very hard to beat. I think it was a spectacular mark. That's not far behind it, but I'm going to go with Liam Ryan to the left. I loved what he did. If you saw the full vision, he ran about 150 metres to get there, on top of one of the biggest men in the competition. He's going to have about 10 more contenders in the next couple of years. He's an absolute ripper. Hey, time to reveal the NAB Rising Star nominee for round 9. And the Bulldogs have found themselves another young gun, Bailey Smith, getting the nod this week for his 28 disposal game against the Cats. He's played all 9 games for the Dogs this year. The winner of the 2019 NAB Rising Star receives a $20,000 investment portfolio, all thanks to our friends at the NAB. And he's a good player. He looks like he's got a fair bit of excitement and speed to burn.
He is better than good. Remember, 9 games he's played so far, Duck. And you know what happens, young kids like that, when they only played 9 games, they see somebody there, they give the ball to him. There are probably 9 occasions when he shouldn't have actually given the ball to that next guy. And in time, he'll actually take the game on a little bit more. So he is going to be a very, very fine player for us.
Time for a break on Talking Footy. Say that again.